Empathy is the highest form of knowledge, Plato. What if I told you that your energy, your very presence, has the power to heal the world? What if you could change the course of someone's life with just a look, a kind word, or even a thought? For many of you watching this right now, this isn't just a hypothetical idea. It's your reality. You know you're different. You feel it in your soul. This video is for the chosen ones. And if you resonate with that title, then you are in the right place. You must stay till the end of this video, because what we are about to discuss has the power to change your life and in turn the world around you. Those who are not ready, those who feel indifferent, can move along. But you, the true chosen ones, are here for a reason, and it is time to discover why. So why are you here? What is your true purpose? And more importantly, how can you use your unique energy to heal this world? In this video, we are going to explore the hidden power of empathy, how it connects to your divine purpose, and why the world so desperately needs you right music. Now, the spiritual responsibility of the chosen ones. The world we live in today is in desperate need of healing. We are bombarded by negativity, division, fear, anger, and suffering. But chosen ones are not here to add to that chaos. You are here to be the counterbalance, to hold the energy of peace, love, and unity. You are here to heal the world through your empathy, through your light, and to connect with others on a soul level. As a chosen one, you have a profound spiritual responsibility. Whether you realize it or not, your energy can influence and uplift those around you. It is not always through words or grand gestures. Often your mere presence is enough to shift the energy of a room, to bring comfort to those in pain, or to inspire others to look inward and begin their own journey of healing. You are like a tuning fork for spiritual energy. When you are aligned with your purpose, you resonate at a frequency that brings harmony to the world around you. Empathy, your greatest power. Now let's talk about empathy, the core of your power. As a chosen one, empathy is not just about feeling sympathy for others, it's about truly understanding and sharing the feelings of another being. It's about seeing beyond the surface, beyond the facade that most people present to the world. It's about connecting with someone's soul and knowing their true emotions, even when they themselves may not fully understand them. Empathy is a gift, but it is also a responsibility. Many of you watching this video likely feel overwhelmed by the emotions and energies of others. You might find yourself absorbing the pain, the sadness, or even the anger of those around you. But here's the truth. Your empathy is not meant to drain you. It is meant to be harnessed, to be used as a tool for healing, for guiding others back to their own inner light. When you tap into your empathy fully, you can begin to transmute the negative energy around you into something higher, something purer. This is the hidden power that chosen ones possess. You don't just feel the pain of the world, you have the ability to heal it, the sacred journey of awakening. But this ability doesn't come overnight. Many chosen ones have to go through a deep spiritual awakening to fully understand their purpose. This awakening often feels like a breakdown before it feels like a breakthrough. You might have felt lost, confused, or even abandoned by the world, but that's because you were being called to step into a higher state of consciousness, one where your empathy and your energy could be fully utilized. This awakening is sacred. It's part of your initiation, creation into your role as a healer, a guide, and a beacon of light for others. When you awaken to your true nature, you stop seeing the world through the lens of separation. You begin to see the interconnectedness of all things. You understand that we are all part of the same cosmic tapestry, woven together by the threads of energy, love, and consciousness. You are not separate from the world's pain. You are part of it. But here's the key: Because you are connected to that pain, you also have the power to heal it. This is the paradox of the chosen ones you carry, both the burden of the world's suffering and the gift of its healing, the call to step into your power. So if you've ever wondered why you felt different, why you've always been more sensitive to the emotions and energies of others, now you have your answer. You are a chosen one, and your empathy is your superpower. The world needs you now more than ever. But it's not enough. To simply know this, you have to act on it. You have to step fully into your role as a healer, a guide, and a leader in this spiritual awakening. The power of empathy as a tool for healing. Empathy is often seen as a soft skill, something intangible, but in reality, it is one of the most powerful forces in existence. The capacity to understand, absorb, and even transform the emotions of others is nothing short of a divine gift. Empathy connects you directly to the heart of humanity and nature. It goes beyond intellectual understanding and taps into a universal energy field that binds all living beings together. When you are a chosen one, your ability to empathize goes deeper than most you feel. Not only the emotional undercurrents of people around you, but also the collective emotions of society, even the energy of the earth itself. You may sometimes feel like you're carrying the weight of the world. And that's because, in many ways, you are, however, this ability to feel deeply is also your greatest strength. It is the core of your spiritual power and the key to fulfilling your role as a healer. In this world, empathy allows you to perceive what others cannot. It allows you to see beyond the facade, to sense what lies beneath the surface. Many people are walking around disconnected from their emotions, numbed by distractions or past trauma, but as a chosen one, you have the ability to help them reconnect, to bring their hidden pain into the light so that it can be healed. How empathy transforms negative energy. One of the most profound aspects of empathy is its ability to transmute energy when you feel someone's pain. It's not just about taking on their emotions. In fact, if you simply absorb their suffering without doing anything with it, you'll find yourself depleted and overwhelmed. The real power of empathy lies in your ability to transform negative energy into something positive. This is where the healing process begins. Imagine yourself as a conduit for energy. Negative emotions, whether they are fear, anger, or sorrow, are simply forms of energy that have become distorted or trapped. When you engage with this energy through empathy, you have the ability to reframe it, to shift its vibration. You do this by holding space for others, with love, compassion, and understanding in that space. The negative energy begins to dissolve, and something higher, something purer, can emerge. This is why people feel lighter, more at peace, and more aligned after spending time with a truly empathetic person. It's not just because they've been listened to, it's because their energy has been transformed on a subtle spiritual level as a chosen one. This is your gift. You don't have to say anything profound or offer solutions. Your very presence, when rooted in empathy, can create healing shifts in the people around you. The importance of self-care for the empathetic healer. However, with great power comes great responsibility. As an empathetic chosen one, you are particularly vulnerable to the energies of others. Without proper care, you can easily become drained, exhausted, or even sick. This is why self-care is not just an option for you, it's an absolute necessity. Empathy without boundaries can lead to emotional burnout. You cannot pour from an empty cup. And if you're constantly absorbing the pain of others without taking the time to recharge and protect your own energy, you'll find yourself feeling overwhelmed and disconnected from your purpose. Many chosen ones struggle with this balance. They want to help everyone, but they often forget to help themselves to prevent this. It's essential to develop strong energetic boundaries. This doesn't mean closing yourself off or becoming less compassionate, rather. It means learning how to shield your own energy so that you can continue to give without being depleted. Practices like meditation, grounding, and energy clearing can help you maintain your spiritual strength. Surround yourself with people and environments that uplift and recharge. You spend time in nature, which naturally cleanses and revitalizes your energy field. You must remember that you are a vessel for divine energy, not a sponge for other people's negativity. Your empathy is a tool for transformation, but you must use it wisely. By taking care of your own emotional and spiritual well-being, you ensure that you can continue to fulfill your role as a healer in the long-term. Healing through presence. The silent power of being another key aspect of using empathy as a tool for healing is recognizing the power of your presence. So many people believe that healing requires action, intervention, or even words, but as a chosen one, you know that sometimes the most profound healing occurs in silence. Your presence, your energy, is often enough to shift the vibration of those around you. This is the hidden power of empathy. When you are fully aligned with your purpose, you become a vessel for divine love and light. People feel this, even if they can't explain it. They are drawn to you, not because of what you say or do, but because of the energy you emit. This is the power of simply being in moments of crisis or pain. People often don't need advice or solutions. They need to feel seen, heard, and understood. They need someone who can hold space for them without judgment or expectation. Your presence, grounded in empathy, can create a safe haven for others to explore their emotions and begin their healing journey. You don't need to fix them. You simply need to be there, radiating love and understanding. This is one of the most powerful gifts you can offer as a chosen one, recognizing empathy as a divine gift. Many chosen ones struggle with their empathy because it often feels like a burden. You might find yourself asking, "Why do I feel everything so deeply? Why can't I just live a normal life without being affected by the emotions of others?" But the truth is, your empathy is not a curse. It is a divine gift. It is the very thing that makes you capable of healing the world. The challenge for chosen ones is to stop seeing their empathy as a weakness and start recognizing it for what it truly is, a superpower. When you embrace your empathy fully without fear or hesitation, you begin to understand its true potential. You realize that your sensitivity is not something to be ashamed of, but something to be honored and cherished. You have been given this gift for a reason. Your ability to feel deeply, to connect with others on a soul level, is a reflection of your divine purpose. You are here to help others reconnect with their own emotions, to guide them back to their true selves in a world that is often disconnected and numb. Your empathy is the bridge that brings people back to their hearts. Empathy in action, healing, the collective consciousness as a chosen one. Your empathy doesn't just affect the individuals you come into contact with, it also plays a role in healing the collective consciousness. The world is undergoing a massive shift right now, and chosen ones are being called to help guide humanity through this transformation. Every act of compassion, every moment of empathy sends ripples of healing energy into the collective field. The emotions of fear, anger, and division that seem so prevalent in the world today are symptoms of a deeper spiritual imbalance. As a chosen one, you have the ability to counteract these negative energies with love, understanding, and empathy. Each time you engage with someone from a place of compassion, you are not just healing that individual, you are contributing to the healing of the entire planet. This is the power of collective empathy, when chosen ones come together, when they collectively use their empathy to uplift and heal the world. The effects are exponential. This is how we change the world, not through force or control, but through love and understanding, activating and harnessing your empathic energy for global healing. Now that you understand the depth of your empathy and its power to heal, the next step is learning how to consciously activate and harness this energy as a chosen one. Your energy is like a vast, untapped reservoir of spiritual power waiting to be directed. Most people live their lives unaware of their energetic potential, but you are different. You have a calling to actively use your energy to heal and uplift not only yourself, but the world around you. You may have already noticed that when you are in a balanced, aligned state, things seem to flow more easily in your life. People are naturally drawn to you. You may find that your interactions are smoother, opportunities present themselves, and synchronicities begin to occur. This is because your energy is vibrating at a higher frequency. And when you tap into this higher state, your empathic abilities become more powerful. But how do you awaken this energy intentionally? How do you move from being a passive empath, overwhelmed by the emotions of others, to an active healer who directs energy with purpose and clarity? The key lies in self-awareness, intention, and alignment. By becoming deeply aware of your own energy, setting clear intentions for how you wish to use it, and aligning with your highest purpose, you unlock the full potential of your empathic gifts. Energy, awareness, understanding your personal frequency. Every living being emits an energetic frequency. This frequency is shaped by your thoughts, emotions, beliefs, and actions. As a chosen one, your frequency tends to be higher than most, but that doesn't mean you're immune to fluctuations. In fact, because you are so sensitive to the energies of others, your frequency can easily become destabilized if you're not mindful of it. The first step in harnessing your empathic energy is becoming deeply aware of your own energetic state. This requires tuning into your body, your emotions, and your thoughts on a regular basis. Are you feeling calm and centered, or are you anxious and scattered? Is your energy open and expansive, or is it contracted and defensive? These are crucial questions that you need to ask yourself throughout the day. One powerful tool for cultivating energy awareness is meditation. Through meditation, you can quiet the mind and connect with your inner self. You begin to sense your own energy field, to feel when it is strong and balanced, and when it is depleted or disrupted. And as you deepen your practice, you'll become more attuned to subtle shifts in your energy, which will allow you to maintain a higher frequency more consistently. It's important to note that being in a high vibration state doesn't mean you'll never experience negative emotions. The goal is not to avoid or suppress feelings like sadness, anger, or fear, but to recognize them as temporary states that pass through your energy field. When you cultivate energy awareness, you are able to observe these emotions without getting lost in them. You maintain your energetic equilibrium even in the face of external chaos. Intention setting, directing your empathy with purpose. Once you have developed a deep awareness of your energy, the next step is learning how to direct it with intention as a chosen one. Your empathy is a powerful tool, but like any tool, it needs to be wielded consciously. Too often empaths unconsciously absorb the energy of others without realizing it. This is what leads to emotional overwhelm and burnout. By setting clear intentions, you take control of your empathic abilities. You decide how and where to direct your energy rather than allowing it to be scattered or drained by external forces. This is especially important when you are using your empathy for healing purposes. One way to set intentions is through visualization before you enter any situation where you know you'll be interacting with others. Take a moment to visualize your energy field. See it as a radiant, glowing light surrounding your body. Then set a clear intention for how you want to use this energy. For example, you might say to yourself, I intend to hold space for healing and compassion, or I intend to radiate love and peace to those around me. By doing this, you program your energy to resonate at a specific frequency which naturally repels negative or draining influences. Intention setting is also a powerful way to send healing energy to others. You don't need to be physically present with someone to influence their energy field. If you feel called to help someone who is struggling, you can simply close your eyes, visualize them, and set an intention for their healing. Imagine them surrounded by a golden light of love and compassion. This act of focused intention sends positive energy their way, which can help uplift their emotional state and bring them closer to their own healing, aligning with your purpose. The power of inner coherence as a chosen one. Your power to heal the world lies in your alignment with your higher purpose. When you are fully aligned, when your thoughts, actions, and emotions are in harmony, you become a beacon of light, effortlessly radiating healing energy to those around you. This state of alignment is often referred to as coherence, and it is the key to unlocking your full empathic potential. Inner coherence occurs when your mind, heart, and soul are working together in perfect harmony. You are no longer pulled in different directions by conflicting desires or fears. Instead, you are clear on your purpose, and you move through the world with grace and confidence. This state of coherence amplifies your energy, allowing you to tap into a deeper well of spiritual power. Achieving inner coherence requires a deep commitment to personal growth and self-awareness. It means continually checking in with yourself, making sure that your actions are in alignment with your values and that your energy is being directed toward your highest purpose. When you are in a coherent state, your empathic abilities become more focused and potent. You are no longer simply reacting to the emotions of others. You are actively using your energy to uplift and heal. One of the most effective ways to cultivate coherence is through heart-based practices. The heart is the center of your empathic energy, and when it is open and aligned, your entire being comes into balance. Practices such as heart-focused breathing, gratitude exercises, and loving kindness meditation help to activate the heart's energy field, bringing you into a state of coherence. Empathy as a global healing force, uplifting the collective consciousness. Now that you've learned how to activate and direct your empathic energy, it's time to understand the broader impact of your actions. As a chosen one, your energy is not limited to the immediate people around you. The ripples of your empathy extend far beyond what you can see, influencing the collective consciousness of humanity. The world is currently going through a period of intense transformation. Old systems based on fear, control, and division are breaking down, and new paradigms based on love, unity, and compassion are emerging. Chosen ones are at the forefront of this shift. Your energy is helping to raise the frequency of the planet, guiding humanity through this transition into a higher state of consciousness. Every time you act from a place of empathy, whether it's offering a kind word, holding space for someone's pain, or sending healing energy to the collective, you are contributing to the global awakening. You may not always see the immediate results of your actions, but know that they are making a difference. The energy of love and compassion that you generate is powerful, and it reverberates throughout the entire human consciousness. In fact, scientific research in the field of quantum physics has shown that we are all connected by a unified field of energy. This means that the positive energy you emit can be felt by others even if they are halfway across the world. When enough people begin to operate from a place of empathy and love, it creates an in-point in the collective consciousness, leading to widespread transformation. The role of chosen ones in the global awakening. As we move deeper into this period of global awakening, the role of chosen ones becomes more critical than ever. You are here to anchor the energy of love, compassion, and unity in a world that is desperately seeking healing. But this is not a passive role. It requires action, commitment, and the conscious use of your empathic abilities. You are being called to step into your power, to fully embrace your role as a healer and a guide. The world is changing, and chosen ones like you are needed to help usher in this new era of higher consciousness. It is time to let go of any doubts or fears that have held you back, and to trust in the power of your empathy. You are not here by accident. You have been chosen for this role because you possess the unique gifts needed to help heal the world. Your empathy is your greatest asset, and when used consciously, it has the power to transform not only the people around you, but the entire planet. The healing power of collective empathy and conscious connection. Imagine for a moment that there is a vast invisible web connecting every soul on this planet. Each individual UAL is like a single thread in this web, contributing to the strength and structure of the whole. Now imagine that every chosen one who embraces their empathic gifts is like a beam of light, illuminating their part of the web. As more chosen ones step into their power, their light spreads and this web becomes stronger, more vibrant, and more interconnected. This is the power of collective empathy. When chosen ones come together, even if only energetically, they form a network of light that spreads healing across the planet. Your empathy, when aligned with the empathy of others, creates a magnified effect. The energy of compassion, love, and understanding that you emit is multiplied, and its impact is felt far and wide. Collective empathy is not just a theoretical concept, it is a spiritual force that is changing the world as more chosen ones awaken to their purpose. The frequency of the planet is shifting. The old structures of fear and division are beginning to crumble, making way for a new era of unity and connection, and you are a vital part of this process. Empathy as a path to unity, consciousness. Empathy has the unique power to dissolve the illusion of separation. One of the greatest challenges humanity faces is the belief that we are all separate from one another, that our differences define us more than our commonalities. This illusion has led to countless wars, conflicts, and divisions, but as a chosen one, you know that this is not the truth. At the deepest level, we are all connected. We are all part of the same divine consciousness, manifesting in different forms. Empathy allows us to see beyond the surface, beyond the labels of race, nationality, religion, or status. It allows us to connect with the essence of another soul, to recognize that we are all walking different paths but moving toward the same destination. Unity consciousness, this is the awareness that we are all one, that what affects one of us affects all of us as a chosen one. Your empathy is your bridge to this higher state of awareness. When you engage with someone from a place of empathy, you dissolve the walls that separate you. You create a space where true connection can occur, where healing can take place. This is why empathy is such a powerful tool for global transformation. God bless you. Amen.